Of this evening's Talking Points memo. Last night we told you about the murder of George Tiller, the late-term abortion doctor in Kansas, shot dead by an anti-government militant while he attended church last Sunday. We also told you that NBC News and other ultra-liberal outlets were blaming me and Fox News for inciting the killer. Now we have the murder of 23-year-old William Long, an Army private allegedly murdered by a Muslim militant in Arkansas. Police say 24-year-old Abdul Hakim Mohammed, a.k.a. Carlos Bledsoe, a convert to Islam, told the cops he killed Private Long and another soldier, he wounded the other soldier, because of what the military had done to Muslims. So here is my question. Is NBC News complicit in the murder of Private Long? After all, that network has relentlessly branded the United States as a torture nation, a country run by human rights violators. Didn't NBC News incite Mr. Mohammed to kill the soldier? The answer is no. The killer is a loon. The media had nothing to do with it. That is the truth. However, Private Long's situation will not be heavily debated on NBC News because they're not much interested in the truth. Brian Williams is a big problem here. Last night, as managing editor of the Nightly News, he allowed a correspondent to highlight me as a villain in the Tiller situation. Williams takes his orders directly from NBC President Jeff Zucker, a committed liberal who has completely ruined the news operation, turning it into the most far-left outfit in the history of broadcasting. Zucker has also destroyed NBC's primetime entertainment lineup. Now, if you saw the hate MSNBC spewed last night, there can be no question that NBC News is now totally out of control. Remember, NBC has never, ever said a negative word about Tiller's activities, which include aborting an estimated 60,000 fetuses, many of them viable. Tiller became a millionaire doing this, earning the disdain of millions. In fact, according to Gallup, 72% of Americans object to late-term abortion. 36 states have laws against it. Only 3 clinics in the entire country destroy fetuses after 21 weeks. But you'll never hear any of that on NBC News. The blame once again falls on General Electric CEO Jeffrey Immelt, the overall boss of NBC. Immelt is using his news operation to promote the Obama administration and liberal activities while seeking billion-dollar government contracts from the president. But what Mr. Immelt may not know is that federal authorities have developed information about General Electric doing business with Iran, deadly business. The factor is now vetting the information. If we can confirm the data about roadside bombs, we will present it to you. In the meantime, here is Mr. Immelt's email address, jeffrey.immelt@ge.com. It's easy, jeffrey.immelt@ge.com. The mailing address, General Electric Company, 3135 Easton Turnpike, Fairfield, Connecticut, 06828. Jeffrey Immelt, General Electric, Easton Turnpike, Fairfield, Connecticut, 06828. Now, if you didn't get that, we'll have it on BillO'Reilly.com. In light of the Tiller situation and other hateful attacks from NBC News, I would like you to write a respectful note to Immelt, respectful note, letting him know exactly how you feel, because he is the man in charge. All of NBC's misdeeds are on him. If we get 100,000 notes to Immelt, maybe he'd wise up. And again, we'll post Immelt's address on BillO'Reilly.com if you didn't get it. That is the memo. Now for the top story tonight, reaction to all this. Joining us from Phoenix, Arizona, where he's on his 5-day performing tour, Fox News commentator Glenn Beck. Now, I know you talked about this on the radio today, so what's your take on it?
Yeah.